Hello and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker with me, Pit Marthroy. In the last episode, we got started on the Earth Temple, and in this episode, we're going to continue as far as we can in this part. So, one of these days I'm going to remember to grab that, not jump onto it. So, very easy block puzzle here. This dungeon is known for its block puzzles. Okay. Knew there was something I was missing. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Knew there was something in here. Oh, well, once I see what the reward for this thing is, now I'm like, why did I even bother? Oh well, no matter. Now we get the dungeon item. I'm just kidding. You guys know what it is. It's the compass. You only see that animation 4 times in a dungeon. Once with the map, once with the compass, once with the big key, and once with the dungeon item. Why would you tell me this after... Oh. I was about to say, why would you tell me that right now? Okay. Oh, fairies. I'm good on fairies. Why they chose to supply fairies right there is kind of odd. But, whatever. Alright. We're also going to be seeing a new enemy in here. This one does not really creep me out. No, it's not the redeads. Drop. These are the poes. They're very... Well, they can be annoying. It depends. Alright, dude, you just had to get my way, didn't you? Basically, the poes have... what they'll try to do is they'll possess you. If they do that... Here, let me... No, dude, I want you to try to possess me. Thank you. If they possess you, they're just going to mess up your controls. They honestly don't do that much. And eventually they're going to go away. So... They're not really that big a deal, and after they're done possessing you, they just die. So, they're not that big a deal. You cannot, I repeat, cannot kill them right now. Oh, I missed a green rupee, or a red, not a red rupee, you doof, I missed a yellow rupee. Alright. Now where do I need to go? I know those guys want to try to possess me there. Alright. Yep, we're doing it again. I'm telling you guys, this is going to get old, especially, even if it's not old to you after this dungeon, it will be by the next, because I believe you have to control the Wind Sage more often than the Earth Sage medley. Is the light up here? Okay, it's up here. I knew it was here somewhere. This is how you would normally kill a Poe. Oh, I can't reach him. That would make him visible, and then you could kill him. That was what you'd normally do. Yeah, no, he looks like a doof running around like that. Don't ask me why shining light on statues blows them up, because I don't know. And even if that worked, they would just disintegrate. They wouldn't explode. But you know what? Whatever. Was that all I needed medley for? Okay. Hey, Poe. See, once they're visible, they're easy to kill. These guys are no threat to you whatsoever. I promise you guys, these guys are no threat at all. The worst they can do is possess you in a really hard fight. You know, like facing a really hard enemy. They're not that big a deal, honestly. I mean, I like the enemy overall. And yeah, I know it's just a joy pennant, but, you know, it wasn't that big a deal. It wasn't that far out of my way. So, whatever. Oh, cool. Now we also get another enemy. A lot of people seem to hate this enemy that's coming up here. I don't really mind it. But then again, people think I'm weird for hating the Floor Masters, so I don't know. Floor Master is easily one of my least favorite enemies of all time in Zelda. The other one being the Skulltula from Twilight Princess, just because they look really spooky. Don't mind the ones in the earlier games, just like I don't mind the Floor Masters in the earlier games either. Did I miss something? Oh no, here's the other door. I was about to say, I missed something here. Alrighty, what do we got in here? Oh yeah, I remember this room. Alright, Medley, you need to stay here. Alright, so basically these things are just coffins. Whenever you jump down, they'll open up. There's, you know, stuff in it. This one's got a key. I got it right on the first try, but you know what? We're gonna open all the doors anyway. For those of you that are like, oh no, please don't do that. This is a redead, which a lot of people seem to be freaked out by. They don't bother me. Not even in the slightest. I don't know why people get freaked out by these things. They're irritating, yes, but they're not scary. I'll admit they're irritating. They just stun you, and then right after that you can just kill them. They're not that big a deal, guys. I don't know why so many people hate these bloody things. They're not scary. I don't know what's wrong with you guys. Seriously. Of course, you guys are like, what the heck? You're afraid of a Floor Master. I don't know. We all have our own fears, and those things just don't scare me. You've got to defeat them all anyway, because otherwise that ladder's not going to drop down. So, you know, even though I got the key first, I would have had to open them all anyway. No money. What a ripoff. First guy gave me 20. Second guy gave me 10. Least she could have done was give me a blue rupee. Well, whatever. As Tetra would say, well, whatever. Let's just move on. I'm assuming I need to go in here now. Oh, okay. Another new enemy. Yeah, I know, we're getting a lot of these things, aren't we? First, I want to see if there's anything in here. Money rupees, which I actually needed both. Didn't need bombs or arrows. Well, did I need arrows? No, I didn't need arrows. Now let's get through this locked door that I was wondering why the heck it's here. Yes, this is a mini-boss fight, so we left Medley behind on purpose. There's actually 2 mini-boss fights in here, believe it or not. This is one of them. This is a Stalfos. They changed a lot throughout the series. Pretty interesting boss, I would say. Best strategy, throw a bomb at it. Wow. That bomb was very slow at exploding, in my opinion. There we go. So yeah, just blow up the body and attack the head. That's the only advice I got for you. I mean, you can destroy it without... You can destroy the bodies without a bomb, but bomb's the easiest way. And so we got 99 of them. I wouldn't worry about your supplies running low or anything of that sort. They can do a lot of damage, though, if you let them hit you, so don't do that. They take roughly, I don't know, 6 hits, I'd say. 6 hits. Sounds about right. Alright, he's dead. We shot him in the head. Sorry. Another enemy I actually don't mind. The Floor Master's the only one I hate, guys. I swear. In this game, Floor Master's the only one. Which is funny, because I always refer to them as my little Floor Master buddies in Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, because I like them there. They look kind of cool. This one, they're just flat out spooky, which, I don't know. I don't know why. They just are to me. But no matter, we got the dungeon item. Da-da-da-da! We got the mirror shield. This is also like Medley's heart, basically. Your regular shield would deflect, you know, attacks. This one reflects them. This would have been really useful if we had fought Shadow Ganon with it, but we didn't. So, just like Medley's, whenever you come into light, you're going to notice it reflecting. Pull out your sword and shield, hit R to defend, and you can move around and, you know, aim the light. This was in Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. It was in a lot of Zelda games. Wouldn't it be cool if Link wielded one of these bad boys? Oh well. They do invent some pretty dang cool puzzles with the mirror shield. Like, you have to reflect light off of Medley's and then reflect it off of Link to what you want to reach. Since you've got two mirror shields. Which is actually a really cool idea. I like some of the puzzles they made with the fact that you got two mirror shields, even though Medley's isn't a shield. You guys know what I mean. Alright. Yeah, these guys are back. Hey, buddy. Prepare to die. Ah, the other moblin got me. Be gone, you! And yes, the poes can damage you, but I'm saying they're not a serious threat. Not in this dungeon compared to other enemies. They're just not. I don't know, they might be a threat to you guys. It depends on what you think of them. They're a little bit more lenient with how you can use the shield with Link's as opposed to Medley's. A little bit easier to control. No item. Magic, don't care. No, go back for that heart. Not that I think it's going to be a problem, but let's go back for it anyway. It was right there, and better safe than sorry. Alright, Medley, I need you to come back over here again. And I know most people are probably thinking you don't really need a guide for this. Yeah, I probably could work my way through about half the dungeon, but the other half of it... This one's not as... It's more straightforward than the second dungeon. The second one can be a real pain in the butt. It gives you a good dungeon item, I'll give it that, but it's still really irritating. So what you want to do is point Medley's light down and hit return without hitting B, so she's still pointing her mirror shield. That way you can use Link's, like this. This is what I mean about using both mirror shields for puzzle, and it's ingenious, I think. Some of the puzzles are irritating, but it's a really good concept. I'd love these dungeons if they weren't filled with floor masters. Honestly, I would. Dun 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 dun. Alright, I need you there. Well, actually, you're probably in the way right there. No, I didn't ask you to do that, but whatever. Okay, you weren't that badly in the way. This is what I mean about using the command melody for everything. Oh well. You know what? I'll take a little bit of irritants for a pretty decent reward for doing this. It's not like, you know, anything huge, but, you know, I'll take it. Try that. No! Durr! You gotta pull out your your sword and shield first, doof. Which I guess I could... No, actually I can. I have to use Medley here first. I can't have Link reflect it to Medley. Medley's gotta reflect it to Link. Right there. Now this time, you doof, pull out your sword and shield, don't call her. Turn around. Well, that's really irritating. I'm like in just the wrong spot. Let me see if I can fix this a little bit. And yes, the reward I'm going for, if you know what it is, you're like, you doof, you don't need that. No, I don't need it, but it would make it easier later on in this game. Let's try something like that. There we go. Just takes a little bit of nitpicking maneuvering. Yeah, this is just money. But hey, if you're suffering from lack of money like I am, you'll take whatever you can get. And we're back here. Oops, I did not mean to throw her down in there. But you know what? Too bad for me. Well, all it was going to do is prevent my use of items. For a second, anyway. Well, while I let that wear off, let me figure out what I gotta do next here. Alright. Oh, great. This is the part I've been dreading. Not this part in general, but one of the other ones. Alright, so you got light shining here now. Now, we couldn't do this puzzle before for two reasons. One, we did not have the mirror shield. Secondly, we did not have the light. Now we have the light. We have the light. So use medley and shine your light into one of the statue's eyes. Once you get it set where you want it, hit return, make sure you're still shining your light on it. And have Link aim at the other statue's eye. I'm really bad at aiming in case you can't tell. Gotcha! Alright. Actually did it correctly. So now that stupid fog is gone, don't worry, it will be back. Not in this room specifically, but it will be back. Yeah, this is just gearing you up for whatever you may need. Arrows, bombs, magic, whatever floats your boat. And you know me, I always like to keep my items as bestly stocked up as I can, so yeah. Alright, what's down here before I actually go? There better not be any floor masters, I swear if there are. Oh no, not this stupid thing. Alright, fine. Alright. No, this will be a room where you can use your Tingle Tuner, but I don't want to use it because I don't have it, and it is unimportant. It's to this area over here on the left, you see. Alright, these are blue bubbles. They will try to poison you with that stuff that prevents you from using your items. Deku Leaf. Or just avoid them, I guess, because that's what whatever. Just ignore them. They're not in the way. Just ignore them. I need my Wind Waker again. Oh, I'm running out of time. See you guys in the next video.